Hello and welcome to Dotto Tech. The convergence between the computer world and the consumer electronics world is pretty much complete. So to celebrate this convergence, we are going to spend some time in the digital living room today, and we're going to look at two of the main components, the high-definition television and the media center computer. We're going to start here now with the TV. Now, this is HP's Media Smart TV, and as you'd expect from a company like HP, there's some innovative features that set it apart from the competition. The name of this product really tells us what it's all about, Media Smart. In a digital living room, your TV doesn't just have to be a display. It should be much more. And the Media Smart is far more than just a TV. Oh, it has impressive stats. Display-wise, it's got a brilliant picture. But it's the way that it fits into our life, into the network, and the way it accesses content that makes it so special. So let's start with it, first of all, as a TV. Now, just as a TV, this one is a 47-inch version. It's got an LCD screen. It's got this nice piano black acrylic finish. Now, as far as its specifications goes, it's high definition, true high definition, 1080p in resolution. Now, if you're considering the most important statistics when you're looking at shopping for an LCD display, one of the most important things to look at is something called contrast ratio. And that's basically the difference between the lightest and darkest areas of the screen and how many degrees you have between that. This has a 1200 to 1 contrast ratio, which is very good. The other key ingredient as far as LCD technology goes is response time. And this is especially important if you like action movies or you like watching sports. The response time is how fast each of the pixels that make up this display can change from one image to another image. And that is measured in millisecond response time. This one has a 6 millisecond response time, which means watching sports is going to be a pleasure on this because you're not going to notice the lag and the jaggy edges in behind subjects as they move quickly across the screen. Another thing to consider with a display like this is the viewing angle. This has an ultra-wide 176-degree viewing angle. So in other words, regardless where you sit within that 176-degree cone, the image is going to look the same. The brightness, all of the image quality is going to be there anywhere within that cone. So you can have very flexible seating around the display. Now, let's start talking about what we use the display for, what we watch with the display. Because we're now talking about a digital living room, we're no longer just talking about having a DVD player hooked up or your set-top box hooked up. We want to be able to access content from a wide variety of different places. We want to get content from our computer, from our media center computer. We might have a media server that we want content from. And also, we want to be able to access content from the internet itself. So that's where Media Smart comes in, because this particular television has the intelligence and all the networking built in to allow us to go on the internet or to browse a local network to find content. And that's what I'm going to show you right now. I'm taking the remote control and I am going to change sources. I've got it set up right now and it's actually taking a feed from my computer, from my media center computer, and I'm going to switch to Media Smart. And now what's going to happen is the TV is going on my local network. Now it's set up wirelessly right now. I'm set up on a Wi-Fi network and it is now on that network and it's accessing any content that I have living on that network. Now that content can be in a media server, it can be in my media center PC or other computer, or it could even be a gateway to the internet itself for accessing content. And as I navigate my way through these different options, I can show you an example. Here are my different servers that are available to me. If I select that option, now the Media Smart TV looks out on my local network and it sees that I've got my Media Center PC and Jeff has his Alienware PC all hooked up here as well, so we can access content on either of those. I'm going to take a step back and I'm going to take a look at some of the other functions that we have available to us. The most important one is this one here. This is online media. When I select this option, I'm going to be able to now use my internet gateway to go out on the internet in general and find content. And over time, we'll start to be able to access more and more content through this interface. I'm just going to preview it right now to show you. The cool thing here that's happening is now my Media Smart TV is going over my wireless network through my internet connection, and it's getting all of the content that it's going to show us now from the internet itself. And at present, I can do things like ordering DVDs or accessing my photo library online, but soon you'll be able to stream music, you'll be able to download movies directly to some server where you can then play them back on the TV. It's really very intelligent access to the different types of content that we want. That's the smart part of the Media Smart. Now, I need to show you as well all of the different connections here in the back, because besides accessing content over the internet, in our digital living room, we're going to want to be able to access content from our DVD player and other sources. So having a wide variety of different access points or different ports to be able to plug into is very important. Now, most important is these ones down below here, which are our 3 HDMI inputs. Now, HDMI allows us to deliver uncompressed audio and video to the set. Now, uncompressed means that we're getting the highest quality possible because there's no compression attached. Now, what are uncompressed sources? Things like upconverting DVD players or high definition DVD players like Blu-ray DVD players. They use HDMI, as does high definition set-top boxes or gaming consoles like Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. So having 3 HDMI connections allows us to hook up one of each of these, which is exactly how I would want my digital living room set up. The MediaSmart TV is a brilliant set. Its flexible, intelligent design will change the way you watch TV and video forever. It's really the keystone piece of the digital living room. All of the other components fall into place once you've decided on your TV. Now, when we come back, we're going to look at some of those other pieces. Blogs, podcasts, streaming video, you can find it all on our new website. Check out dottotech.com.